Scatchell, ominous.
Don't call it a comeback.
Took a deflection off the paint, but Rudy Scatchell has had his say. This is the start of dreams for
Heart. Who likes goals? Do you like goals, Robert?
Yes, I do. I very much do. I'm sorry, I was just swallowing some tea there. But
that's great. Great story.
It doesn't
Thanks.
take away the fact that I bloody love goals.
Thanks for sharing. Do you like goals, Fridgey?
I like goals. I like tea and goals.
Someone asked me.
Do you like goals, Nicole?
I do like goals.
Ah, fucking
Yay.
love them.
Do you know where we can find goals of this fine Saturday afternoon?
Tynecastle Park.
I saw 6 of them.
That's,
A plethora.
yes.
More than a brace and a half.
It was wonderful, wonderful stuff.
No, wait, a brace was 2.
Yes.
3 braces.
Yeah.
A thrice brace.
A
Yes.
hat-trick of braces.
Yes.
Christ. Yep.
Lots of goals.
Lots of goals. 6 of them.
Motherwell are shit.
Was there not a couple of
Absolutely.
offside goals as well? Did we not actually see?
Yeah, we had a brace of offsides.
Yeah.
Yes. 8 goals altogether. 6 counted, and their keeper really should have been sent off as well. So
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but we'll get to
We'll
that.
get to that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yes, Tynecastle Park, a game where I was very looking forward to this. I thought this would be very easy, but everyone I spoke to said, no, tight game. Motherwell, they're in good form. They've won lots of games. You pay attention to the SPL. Have they been in good form?
Yeah, they have. They were in very good form actually. Got a win at Celtic Park and all that kind of stuff. They were doing genuinely very well. Got a 1-1 draw with Aberdeen as well.
Yeah.
They were playing really well, and then they came here and just went.
Well,
the
must mean
arse
we are good.
collapsed.
I think that's the only conclusion you can draw.
I like
logic,
how
logic.
Motherwell played their only competent left back at right back. That was a solid start.
It's
Yeah.
the McGee factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you stole my line there. Yeah, our good friend Al was like giving me this. They've not lost in 6. They're very good. There's the McGee factor to consider.
What?
The famous Mark McGee factor.
Good lord. Yeah. Alan does like a lager though, so maybe that was that talking.
It's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
Though he did make the salient point, like perhaps they'd shifted Hamill to right back to deal with Sam Nicholson, who wasn't playing, and then our winger was playing on the right.
Yeah.
So to look at that, the general overview of the performance, wow, we have taken that clicking into gear from the Aberdeen game and forged the fuck forward with it.
Yes.
It was all click today, was it not?
6 clicks.
Well, I would say 90 minutes of click,
Clicking the whole
punctuated
time.
by 6 goals, because all the play. Well, like we say on this occasion, Sam Nicholson sadly injured, but happily Billy King charging in and taking control of the right flank.
I do like Billy King.
Oh, he's good, isn't
He's good, isn't he?
Good
Yeah.
clicks.
Yeah.
a wonderful clicker.
Billy Click. Yeah.
And Prince had an absolute wonderful afternoon. Well, certainly a wonderful first half out on the left.
Yeah.
It wasn't even playing that centrally. It was basically a left winger for most of the game.
Aye, it was fucking great. Where on earth did that come from?
Some of his first touches from like cross balls was just
Yeah.
sublime and close control and
Some of the crosses he put in as well were just,
running, chasing down, like winning the ball on the byline and then cutting it back and
just doing things well. That's what he did. He did things well. He played good.
but everyone did things well.
They did, didn't he?
Rossi was again completely solid at left back. Boise again won everything in the air.
Aline.
Aline was just gorgeous.
Yep. I'm so happy he's grown his hair back. He looks better with hair.
He does.
He does, yeah.
Handsomeness is flowing out of every corner. Gavin Riley had an amazing game.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah,
It's
but
been 3 in a row, isn't it?
It's 4 or 5 in a row now. Aye.
certainly he's definitely found his niche. But played the role particularly well today, Robert.
Yeah, he did. I mean, obviously he's going to get a bit more time in the ball than he would have done against Aberdeen. But everything he did, I just love the way that he moves it so quickly. He doesn't take too many touches. If he takes it back to goal, he'll see a winger, he'll see a midfielder, he'll play it to them, and then he'll get back into his position waiting for a through ball or a cross. He's the main reason that we play at such a tempo just now.
Yeah.
He is basically, it should be, traditionally a midfielder, but not. He's the one who's dictating how we play, because he's the one that takes it in. It's not so as such. It's played into Riley, and yeah,
That's a great partnership, him and So.
it's flourishing right now. But it's great to see
Traditional big
Juanma.
man and wee man.
Great to see Juanma
Both
come off
great
the
women.
bench and get a goal as well. Though that'll do him
Yeah.
the world of good.
Well, yeah, exactly. We'll get to the specifics of his goal, but when Juanma came on, he was certainly hungry for a goal. And you saw kind of what we were talking about last week, that like So and Whamma like complement Riley in very similar ways, and Whamma played beautifully in there.
Yeah, no, he did. I quite like the Juanata partnership up front when he came on, because Dario did very well. But yeah, it was altogether pleasing as tits.
Yeah, one factor I think that Riley really found today, possibly because they had the septuagenarian Stephen Hamill playing at right back, but also because it was that was the side where Prince was, we say, playing far forward, but not quite as far as Billy King. Riley found a lot of space to peel off to the left. Yep. And work that channel, Thierry Henry-esque.
Yeah.
Maybe Christian Nade-esque would be more accurate. But yeah, like a number of times when you're talking about moving the ball quickly, he found himself running down that channel and just like hoying crosses in without even looking across.
He's the Scottish Jamie Vardy, mate. He's the Scottish Jamie Vardy.
And as yet, not a confirmed racist. So
yeah, well,
fantastic. He's so far ahead.
Yes. In playing stature, not quite in personality. But yeah, altogether. I mean, Motherwell were a great big sack of human shit, but we played very well and we exposed that.
Imagine being in a
Stephen
position...
McManus has numerous caps for Scotland. Stephen Pearson, the same. Mm-hmm. Scott McDonald, Australia, numerous caps. They're fucking awful.
Yes, all those caps are very much in the past though, Robert.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that.
Yes.
You don't. If you're a professional footballer, you don't just forget how to play football like that.
Well, I love
Alan Hutton did.
Alan Hutton's still playing at a reasonable level. Fair play to him. But you know, Stephen McManus is easily the worst defender I've seen Hearts come up against this season.
See, I thought he looked solid compared to Hall, who was next to him, who was just quite tall and did nothing else of note. He was yad.
They were so bad, so shaky. But Scott McDonald's miss from a yard out was probably, let alone all of our goals, that was probably my favourite moment of the match.
Well, that was interesting because that was one of the very, very few mistakes that Hearts made.
Yeah,
like Alexander completely missed the cross, but also McDonald completely missed the tap-in.
Yes.
That was at 3-0 as well. Could have been a comeback.
Could have been. Was not.
Nope.
Imagine being in a position where you miss Keith Lasley that much.
Imagine being a Motherwell fan.
There was enough of them that left after the third goal went.
Yeah, I know. They were going on about how our supporters shit for the first 20 minutes, and then they were like, well, we're going to get along there, mate.
Yeah, well, just to sort of round off this general overview, did you see signs of bigness and physicality in the team today, Fridgey?
Gavin Riley, Billy King, yes, very big and physical.
Yeah, big laddies.
Miguel Pallardo just imposing himself.
All 5'6"
massive,
of them. Yeah,
massive.
Yeah, huge.
To almost echo what Robbie Nielsen said, that they're not tiny guys. They can play physical football. They're not giants and they're not thugs. They actually play technical football. We pass the ball very well, and like he says, it's good to be physical and have the technical ability. So it is a compliment.
That's exactly.
Not necessarily true, but yeah,
that's pretty much exactly what I said on the podcast last week. Yeah. Robbie Nielsen came out and said it as well, and it's just, if you want to sell players to the Premiership, they need to be big guys. They need to have that physicality. Don't need to be, tall. They need to have muscle. They need to be able to, hit. And
shield the ball, take hits.
That's what we've got.
Take challenges.
I mean,
see, this is the thing. Like, our team is big and physical. It is big and physical.
Yeah, I love that.
But it can also play, and that's the combination you want.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be small and technical if you want, but it's not going to do you much good if you come across somebody who's big. Or you can be big and not technical and play in Motherwell central defence.
Yes.
And
see how far that gets you.
It gets you 6 goals down.
It gets you numerous Scotland caps.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Well, enough of this wonderful banter. Let's move on to the goals themselves. And the first very as he hursts it off the bar.
It didn't even hit the bar.
Did it not?
No. It was a big looping header that went over the keeper and then dipped down under the bar. And the linesman and all of the Motherwell players, that was definitely a goal. I don't think there was any question about it. The linesman was certain. Motherwell players didn't complain. And then Igor pointed to the skies what a guy. I fucking love Igor Rossi.
He's
It
exceptional.
was
Yeah.
just so much.
Making sure everyone noticed it was snowing.
Exactly. He was like, what the fuck is this?
Cold stuff coming from the
This
sky.
is terrible.
What is this shit?
Are we going to die?
Yeah, he's easily player of the year so far for Hearts. He's been the most consistent performer. He's just great, and like even we saw today, he's got a wee burst of pace in him that I never knew he had. He would get to the wall in front of whoever the fuck Motherwell were playing on the wing.
That one
Wainsworth.
sequence towards the end of the first half where he like backheeled to Payardo and then did like one touch football all the way up the wing.
Aye.
And the setup was it so eventually got bundled over?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, well, Igor got bundled over and then So got bundled over and the referee had his pick of which free kick to give.
Aye. Yeah. But the goal itself was just a very clever header. I mean, that was definitely an attempt at goal. He wasn't trying to knock that back in the
yeah.
middle. He knew exactly what he was doing. And
Put it over the keeper. to the back
exactly.
post.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't really see the goal because my view was kind of obscured. Like directly in line was like Igor going tits, so
Yes.
it seemed like looks like a goal to me.
Aye, yeah, he was certain that was in, but he is always a threat from set pieces anyway, and that's now a couple of goals in a couple of weeks from corners, which is unheard of this season. So
Yeah, we're big physical team.
big physical teammate, yeah,
just guys who know how to hit the ball.
just chuck it in the mixer, and one of those big brutes will get their head on it. That's the kind of football we play.
Yeah, well, him, Alim, and Fridgey Augustine, who won every header, like from balls that were like 7 feet above him in the air, just rose and went no.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I apologise.
Up to all our Polish listeners.
This is for you guys.
I can say Gdzie jest dobry bar.
You
Where
good?
is there a good bar?
Good stuff. You should find Fridgey Augustine and ask him.
I can
tell him where there's a good bar.
You could, yeah.
I
Get
can
yourself
count.
up the diggers, mate.
I can count to 2 in Polish.
Jeden, dwa.
There you
I
go.
can say trzy.
Oh, show off.
Fucking hell, there we go.
Can I say 6, unfortunately?
I really hope Fridgey's listening to this right now going, thanks guys.
It's a-
I've been waiting for this. I've been
Yeah,
listening
yeah.
for weeks. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on.
They're counting.
He's just so good at timing his jumps, and he gets so much in his neck muscles. He just fires it away. I love seeing a well-timed header.
Gorgeous.
Yep.
Second goal, Osman So, being as Osman So as you can possibly be.
Yeah.
So.
So
Yeah,
silly.
he's
Better than
so.
that. It was
Yeah,
better
yeah.
than that. It was quite good.
There's your old
Yeah. He was given about 40 years worth of time,
something along those
to
lines,
just
yeah.
basically line up a shot.
Excellent play from June to find him, but yeah, he was given all the time in the world on the edge of the box, and
Yeah.
he loves to slot it from there.
He does. He got the putter out. He got the putter out and he
Exactly.
just placed it right in. It was a great wee goal, and he looked so happy after. His big smile. Oh.
Oh, it's just like I've done a me.
Yeah. Oh look, it's me again.
Yeah, it's exactly that smile from that meme that occasionally goes around Twitter with So smiling in front of a tidy time castle.
Yes. Absolutely. He's just unplayable right now. He's very, very good, and I don't want him to ever leave.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's so great having him like capable of playing 90 minutes every week. He's to that level of fitness. Obviously, he didn't today, but the game was well fucking won.
Yes,
Like
completely fucking won.
Goal 3, Fridgey. Do you remember how this came about?
Was that a penalty?
It was.
Who's it? Riley on the ball?
It was.
It was. Big physical Riley, jinking about in the box, and he got swiped out by the keeper. It should have been a red, by the way.
Nah.
Clear goal scoring opportunity
clear goal
denied.
scoring
That.
Is that clear? There was
Technically-
players behind the keeper, and he's like going
Well, it doesn't
across
have
the
to be
goal
a
rather than
guaranteed
towards
goal,
it.
though. It's a clear goal scoring opportunity.
If there's no
You could have scored a
goalkeeper
goal.
in the goals and you're in the box, in the middle of the box, then I would say that is absolutely a goal scoring opportunity, and quite a clear one as well.
Well, that's fair.
It's not as if he hoofed the ball away and then got clattered. He took a neat little touch past him.
That's great. It was very
from-
cute. He cut right across the keeper. It was
From
great.
chasing down his own lost cause as well, because he tried to poke it through his soul, and then the Motherwell defenders just watched the ball and went, No, I don't see any danger here.
I've got
Gavin
Scotland
Riley
caps,
just-
mate. I didn't need to chase that.
So someone else will do it for
Aye,
me. You, boy, Jason.
and he skipped in and won the penalty and then slaughtered it.
I must be too cynical about Hearts' ability to score goals because I'm looking at it going, no, it's not guaranteed. It's not a great goal scoring opportunity had
Yeah.
been 6 yards out in front of the goal.
With no goalkeeper in the net.
Yeah.
Aye.
So, I don't know.
But yeah, I think Riley's deserved that.
What was gorgeous about the actual penalty is that the way he took the ball and he just stood there and was like, no, I'm taking no.
Aye, Prince and Osborne were like, can we maybe? It's like, nope, you absolutely can't. This is Gav's.
This was my goal till I got swiped off.
I quite like it looks like it's a rule now that if you win the penalty, you take it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Means there's no pressure, there's no guaranteed penalty taker. That, you know, last season or just a cycle of misses. Who's going to take the next one? Who's guaranteed to take the penalties? Nobody. If you win the penalty, you take it.
Cycle of misses like the female Tour de France.
There's your old dad.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
except I watch Hearts.
oh shit. I mean, like, I could dismiss all of the Tour de France like that, but no, you actually like cycling, so that's incredibly sexist of you. Well done.
Damning.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. So we saw out the half very professionally. Motherwell. Oh, well, they had one chance where Lionel Ainsworth got through on the wing, but like powder puffed it towards Alexander. It was absolutely terrible.
That was nice build up play from them though. Actually, we one touch stuff to get through, but that is all they did in the entire match. Louis Moult was
completely anonymous.
aye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only reason McDonald wasn't completely anonymous is because he fucking missed from a yard out.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
But yeah, like we said, just complete continuation from the Aberdeen game, just absolute control, and obviously Motherwell are a much worse side than Aberdeen, so we just never ever looked.
Yeah,
worried at all.
we walked through the first half and we were 3-0 up.
Yeah.
Absolutely walked it. It was like playing a team last season.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
actually said that to Bowie. Like it really reminded me of like just rolling over some of the shite we had to play last season.
Pretty much, aye. Pretty much.
Covered in beef.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, very
Far off
reminiscent
of
of that. Yeah, because they offered so little.
Yeah.
And from that point of view, we came out for the second half and played half an hour of just like, whatever you want to do, Motherwell. We just,
Out.
I just want to get into a hot shower, which meant that from my little section of people, Alan Dunk left after 55 minutes.
Aye, Andy Fraser sitting next to me left at half time.
As did Stu from my section. So great decisions, lads.
Yeah, I'll never get that. I'll never get that. But you know,
My section all stayed till the end.
oh, good for you, man.
Yeah.
Oh, apart from Kev, he left early.
Oh well.
So they did.
How many goals did he miss?
2, I think. 1 or 2.
Good shout, Kev.
Yep. Aye, and then it was just kind of not a snail's pace at the start of the second half, but we
It
were
was
just
definitely a training exercise. We were
Yeah.
just like, to be fair, Motherwell did sort of try some things. McDonald had that chance that Alexander handed to him,
yes.
and he fucked up.
Yes, he did.
But they did at least try to do some things until the fourth goal went in.
Yes, the fourth goal did go in.
Do you remember anything about the fourth
I
goal,
can
Rob?
Definitely remember it.
Was that a penalty?
No. that was some
was-
lovely build-up between June, I'm pretty sure, getting forward. But basically, it broke to Patterson in the box, and he just dribbled it into the.
I would
bottom corner
say
of the
I
net.
remember it now. I wouldn't say it broke to him. It was actually a really nice piece of work from Zanata in the middle of the box, holding off 3 men and then sort of sliding it along to Seapats. Which is why Zanata went absolutely out of his mind when it went in, because he was I've got an assist.
Yay me! It was
Yeah.
really weird when Zanata came on actually, because he didn't like it looked like Robbie was like, the game's won, let's try some shit out. So Zanata played at the 10, he played left wing, he played like centre mid a couple of times. Like June was out on the left. Like,
Basically,
it was
a free
him.
roll, aye.
Yeah, well, Jim, Zanata, and Prince just sort of like seemed to be like this sort of constantly rotating triangle of just like whatever, man.
Aye. When he first came on, it was him and Twanma
Yeah,
up
yeah.
front.
Because Wanman had come on for Seoul previous to this.
Yes, he had. Aye, so Zanata for the 20s usually plays either left wing or up front, and that's kind of what he did. He did drift a wee bit deeper sometimes, but yeah, mostly either right out on the left or up with Wanma.
It's interesting. Obviously, I've not seen lots of Zanata, but it doesn't strike me as much of a striker. Like I don't think he makes those sort of runs. He is quite tall though.
Scored a shit ton of goals for the 20s though.
Big physical
Yeah.
player.
Yeah,
Another big physical
Putting
player.
himself about.
Exactly.
I like the look of him, but again, it's almost like when Riley first started sort of peeking into the team. Like I don't know what his role is yet, so he hasn't really stood out anywhere yet.
I think Nielsen likes having him there because he gives him more options than the likes of Swanson.
Yeah.
Because he can play up front, he can play out wide, he can play number 10, he can just sort of drift.
And he's better than Swanson.
Potentially.
Well, I don't think he's got Swanson's dead ball delivery quite yet.
Yes. Good to see Swanson back on the bench as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sonata played a lovely wee ball in, and Patterson just sort of swept it home and then did a daft fucking celebration again where he walked like a chicken on his knees.
Cool, man.
And why not? Why not? Why bloody not? Let him express himself.
Just
I'm going to be
him.
so sad when he leaves. Honestly. I love him. He's great.
And that was when Motherwell just absolutely gave up, and that's when everybody in the team decided, so hey, I could get a goal here.
we can score more.
Particularly Juanma, who
he was gasping.
God bless him. We've said this before. He's not out of the team because he's bad by any means. It's just like the dynamic between Riley and So is so good. But Juanma dovetailed quite nicely with Riley, the brief minutes that they were on the pitch together, but just generally looked quite good up front. Yeah,
he looks back to his normal best.
Mm-hmm.
Putting himself about a bit, good ball skills.
Good passing as well,
touches,
good connections with Billy and
linking up with other players.
He had a couple of stray passes, but that's going to happen when you're not match fit and you're going into a game in the 70th minute or something like that. The thing that always gets me with Juanma is he looks like he's towing a caravan, but he's still fast. He looks slow.
Yeah, it's just his running style.
It's really weird. I don't think his feet ever leave the ground.
Yeah.
It's bizarre, but he's still
it's like someone's got his animation wrong.
Exactly. Like
when the door goes and you're wearing your slippers. Oh, I have to get that. It might be the pizza.
Well, sure, man.
I think differently from you.
You walk differently from me.
This is like Seinfeld, just saying things that we all experience. It's like, yeah, that's me. Woo.
Yeah.
We've always said that you're different, Fridgey.
Yep.
Don't go changing.
That's why we love you.
Yeah.
But yeah, he breezed past.
The female Tour de France doesn't love you.
No, you'll be getting hate mail. Breezed past the defenders numerous times. Like his wee bit of footwork that put Patterson in at one stage, I think, was delicious. And, he just looked hungry, which is what you'd expect from a guy who's started the season as the number one striker, and he's now been left on the bench. We've seen it last season with the likes of Jamie Walker. Being left on the bench can be a good thing for a lot of people, and I think that's the case with Juanma.
But he was hungry, and he fed himself with a massive goal pie.
He certainly did. Swiveled in the box and drove it home.
Oddly similar to
helpless
So's goal.
Connor Ripley. What?
Oddly similar to So's goal, just being sort of quite far out and just slotting it.
It was inside the box.
Was it inside the box?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he was at least flirting with the edge of the box, though.
I think it was pretty central, to be honest.
Really? No, okay.
Yeah, but it's
guy's far away. It's the other side of the pitch.
Exactly, man. It was snowing as well. You can't see through that shit.
Yeah.
It was just a lovely little finish. Ripley didn't move, which tells you he hit it pretty well. So, although Ripley is complete shite, so.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he really is.
Well, but it was complete shite. Would he be conceding 6 goals? Yes,
he would. He would.
No, I wouldn't actually blame him for any of the goals today.
Nah, not really.
We were just very good.
We're just better than him.
Much 6 times better than them.
Yes.
In fact, well,
Maybe
infinity better than them.
Yeah.
That's a great point. We haven't even touched it. Well, let's finish the actual goals first.
Okay.
Because it means that Rob gets to talk about Arnold June getting into the box, and I think he's been gasping for this.
Oh my God.
He is
good, isn't he? He is good, isn't he?
Yes, he really is.
He is good.
Just that little stutter set, but twice. Like he sort of beat this man twice to get into the box. He
got on the right wing and sort of just dallied his way into the box, and then did a wee step over past one guy, and then nutmegged another, and then did a wee sort of mad flick hang and got destroyed by, I think it was McManus.
Scythed.
Yes, absolutely, and no one else was having that penalty other than Arnie.
Yeah.
And he fucking thumped it into the top of the net. Like he enjoyed that one. It was like, he won that penalty at Partick Thistle.
Yes.
It was similar to that.
Just dancing feet.
His footwork was just delicious the whole way through. His close control is a huge part of his... How do we have him?
I've no idea. He must have fucking hated Poland.
Yeah.
Because the was it Lech he was at?
Yeah,
yeah.
Poznan, yeah.
Because they hated him.
Yeah, for
Like,
some reason. Yeah.
Well,
There's a reason there.
Yeah.
Don't need to dig too deep to find it.
but yeah, I mean, like I can only imagine that he was actually quite bad there, and you have to imagine that it's because he just wasn't happy because he's
Didn't know
very
where the
good.
bars were.
he played,
Yeah, exactly. So
If you're listening, Arnold, I'll teach you.
it's just if only I'd known that phrase.
yeah,
If only I'd known how to count to 2.
he's just he played for 6 years in the Eredivisie as well, so he is he's got a calibre behind him. He played in Turkey as well, in the top league there, and he's just shit hot
The Super League.
Do we get to keep him? How long do we get to keep him for?
It's like 2 more
'Cause
years.
He's gonna go
18
at
months.
some point.
I believe it's another 18 months.
Oh, is that right? Did he go
Yeah.
for the shorter deal?
He did.
We might lose him in the summer. Let's be honest.
Possibly, but let's hope not.
Yeah.
Because he's
At least we'll get money for him.
the main thing I like about him is that he's good. He's good, isn't he?
I like that part.
He
I really like that part of his game.
Yeah, he's
The fact that he's just really, really good.
he's delightful. But he, similar to Riley, he sort of helps control the game because he drives us forward. He's always looking to go forward whenever he gets the ball. It doesn't always happen,
That
obviously.
link between the midfield and the strikers.
Bingo, yeah, and he can drop deeper to find it if he wants as well. But Miguel's pretty much got that little part of the pitch sewn up now.
And he's very, very technical as well as being quite big and strong. So he is the perfect Hearts player.
He certainly is.
So the offside goals, So getting on the end of a lovely little dink forward from Riley. That one looked pretty offside to me. I don't know how it looked to you guys.
I wasn't too sure because when the ball goes into the middle, they're Riley and So are both level, but I think So just broke off as Riley won the header. It looked pretty. I would probably agree it was offside because So sort of was doing a shaky hand gesture to say, was it? But yeah, I think it was.
And the second one, an Uzturk long bangy that
Shoot!
we were all desperate for. I was desperate for an extra goal just to make Motherwell drop back and stop caring, because once he gets that amount of room around about the halfway line, we know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and it was nice. It was a good shot. It was saved in a very Hibs way. Then Juanma went in for second helpings of goal pie, but it got cruelly taken away from him.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people have been saying it looked on to them, people who are obviously up that side of the pitch, but it's hard to tell when it's hit from that distance and stuff like that.
There was so much snow as well.
There was so much snow. Yeah. There was.
Does that explain the slip off the tits from the Motherwell keeper?
Yes.
Ozturk hits it in such a fucking bizarre way that when it bounces 10 feet in the air. So it just bounced up and hit his chin, basically.
Basically, the ball goes through the air going...
Exactly, yeah. Actually, need to bring it back very quickly to, I think it was Patterson's goal. We're doing a disservice to how good that was in the build-up, because Ozturk took it on the left wing, skinned his man, and then did this wee sort of step over, and then outside of the right foot played it into Zanata.
Yes, that's
and
right.
Then Zanata, held on to it until Patterson was in a goal scoring
Was that
position.
Ozturk? That was so far away. I thought it was maybe Blage, but there we go. I knew it was a centre half, playing a lovely poke across the box.
That's the thing. It came from a corner.
Poke across the box, eh? You like that, wouldn't you, Dad?
It came from a corner, and our two left wingers basically when it came back out were Augustine and Ozturk. That was the two guys out there. So
the only other thing I want to mention from the game is Prince having a dig from 30 yards as well.
Oof.
That was close.
It was. That's another reason why Ripley's shite. I could have caught that really, but he parried it right up in the air.
But
guy.
what a display!
What a display!
What a time to be alive!
What a fucking team!
Yes.
Come on, Hearts.
So we come to songs,
Songs.
and again,
One for
like
every
the
goal.
yeah, great idea.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Oh.
Like the Aberdeen game, there's just lots and lots of candidates just because it was such a complete team performance. You would struggle to pick out anybody who played badly today. I mean, like we said, there was one
Should we just
mistake,
sing
that was
Hearts songs
Alexander. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been a lot less effort than writing these songs. Anyone stand out for you particularly, Robert?
Many. I loved Gavin Riley today, personally.
He was fabulous.
He was great. Igor Rossi.
He was very fabulous.
I'm just going to list the whole team. So stop me. Someone.
Fridgey, anyone that particularly stood out for you?
Osman So, definitely.
Excellent play.
Yeah.
Again, Gavin Riley.
Yeah. Blasi Augustine, Ali Mozturk, Callum
Nico
Patterson.
Rossi.
Dario Zanata.
Yeah, but it's none of them who are getting us off.
No.
Who have we left out?
For largely his first half performance.
His performances in the last few weeks, to be fair.
Lots of clicks.
Bringing it back, I like it. Yes, Prince Boabin clicked the most for me.
Yes,
he was a bad mother clicker.
He certainly was. Yeah, he was fantastic.
Well then,
great.
why don't you honour him in song, Robert Borthwick?
Honour is a strong word for this complete pile of shit that I'm about to dish out here, but
I'm excited.
you shouldn't be.
Cool.
Let's do this. Okay. Snow was falling all around us. Hearts were playing, having fun. What a midfield with Jume and Payardo. Prince Boabin, number 1. That's fucking it.
That is
Complete shite, mate.
well. I'm gonna veto it because of the fact that Neil Alexander's the number 1.
Well, he's my number 1. That's what I'm saying.
Right, sure.
Fucking
And
pedantic
Angus
shitbag.
used that tune 2 weeks ago. So.
No, he didn't.
Oh no, it was
He
simply
used
having
a-
a wonderful Christmas time.
He used a different rubbish Christmas song.
That's true.
Yep. So now we've got that out of the way, you guys can pepper me with song.
Right. Okay. I'll take this up. Right. Prince Boabin went bang bang and he scored a goal. Prince Boabin went bang bang, that boy he can ball. He plays well with Gomez, but also alone. Oh, Prince Boabin is the man to call. He's big and physical.
All right. Yeah. Nice.
Fridgey, just Fridgey.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
just Fridgey.
Just Fridgey. Okay.
He's doing all of this completely by himself.
Solo.
I'm a bit out of practice. There's a lady who's sure that he'll make us score goals, and she's buying a stairway to Boabin. When she gets there, she knows if defences are closed. With one pass, she can get what she came for. Oh my god. And she's buying a stairway to Boabin. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, I'm going to suggest it might be an idea to rehearse that.
We don't do rehearsals. That's cheating.
That was wonderful.
It's
Peek behind the
something.
curtain. That was Angus on guitar there, who's been sitting quiet and
I'm
happy.
going back to rap songs next time.
I think Angus won this week.
Yeah. Well done, Angus.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Whoa!
Wow.
What a perfect way to honour what a great Hearts performance that was.
Jesus, I'm sorry, Prince.
Yeah, we serenaded them with the sound of scraping barrels. Oh, Fridgey, tell them your Twitter handle.
At Fridgey Town.
Angus, tell them your Twitter handle, seeing how you contributed.
At Angus Maroon.
There you go, that's all he's going to say. Robert, tell them your Twitter handle.
I'm at RF Borthwick.
I'm at Nickel Hay. The podcast is at We Have No Cares. The Tumblr site is wehavenocares.tumblr.com. The email address is wehavenocares@gmail.com. And there's not much more to say. Except, we're going to play Hibs our next home game, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, next home game. That'll be
Ooh.
fucking great.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What's our in between? Is it 2 away games or just the one?
We've got Hamilton next week and then Inverness at home, away. Inverness at home,
away. It's the away game.
At
yeah.
home, away.
They're at home.
It's
We're
on,
away.
it's on the telly. It's on the telly
Right,
box,
cool.
as well as the Hamilton game and the Hibs game. So we're all over the TV right
Oh, we're
now.
on the TV. Right, cool. Well, I was going to say like it might be difficult to get a podcast in, but no,
We
we're
have,
in the
we
TV.
have
so-
literally no excuses, yeah.
Right, fabulous.
Great.
Okay, well, that's something to look forward to, guys.
Great.
So in the meantime, Steve Crawford.
Steve Crawford.
Crawford.
I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
Oscar's arriving on the scene.